the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. And the Suns, lots of intriguing young talent. You can see what they're trying to build there in Phoenix, but Kenny, you wonder when it's going to translate into more wins.
Well, they're caught in a playoff drought. The Eric Bledsoe trade really didn't bring back enough to work with. That's what I think, Ernie.
Well, Devin Booker is tremendous. I think he's a guy you can build around. See, the Suns have the young talent to succeed, but do they have the overall vision?
They miss you, is what they miss, Shaq.
I never played for the Suns.
Who was that then?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There was a 32. Guy
I
looks
said
like
be quiet.
Okay.
Now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we get set for tip.
He had 32 on. It was the same guy.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Clippers come into town for this one. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And Steve, tonight, a lot of players who are very, very explosive. It could basically be one long highlight reel tonight.
It is. We have some guys that you get a chance to jump out of your seat and scream when you see guys getting dunks, the quickness off the dribble. I mean, I'm impressed, Kevin, to watch the athleticism to go along with the skill set.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Harris and Gortat are up front. Bradley and Gallinari are the wingmen. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Booker against Beverly. Booker the pass to Ayton. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Poke loose, and it's the Suns with the ball. Warren kicks to Ayton. Jackson looking it over. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the shot by Warren, no good.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
For 3, Harris off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Booker up top, fended by Beverly. Here's Ayton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And that one's good. Beverly.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverly, knocking down the spot-up J.
Booker finds Ariza. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Jackson passes to Ayton. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Bradley. Jackson misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Beverly kicks to Gortat. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer, in the final year of a 5-year, $60 million deal. Greg, he's been worth every penny.
He has, but he turns 35 this season. He'll be motivated to earn that next contract, but now on the downslope, we may see his role evolve over the next few years.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
And Jackson can definitely rise and be free. Got to keep him out of the paint, or you're just asking for trouble.
Booker against Beverly. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Bradley, that's for 2. And the Clippers miss again. Stolen by Beverly, and he gets it to go. Beverly's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Jackson finds Warren over Harris. And the shot by Warren, no good. Clippers leading by 7. Beverly wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Phoenix. Here's the 3. Ayton, the pass to Warren. Outside Jackson, just 3 to shoot. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
And Gallinari kicks to Beverly. It's Bradley on the wing. Fires from 18. They get it back. No good there. Suns trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix making some changes. Bender comes in for T.J. Warren, and it's Bridges in for Josh Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Harris. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Booker the pass to Bender. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bender's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And stolen by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And what a summer it was for the Suns. Landed the top pick in the draft, taking Ayton, and brought in some talent through free agency as well. Booker signing that extension solidified a very productive summer for the Suns. Having 2 young players that complement each other so well is huge for an up-and-coming team like the Suns.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Suns. Troy Daniels comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Gortat. Johnson comes in for Harris. Sindarius Thornwell's checked in for Gallinari. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And he comes up with the deuce.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Inside, Bender. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bender's got 5 now.
And at Bender's size, it takes a lot to throw him off his shot. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Count that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Booker kicks to Daniels. Booker left side. Pass to Bridges. Fires for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
The Clippers in the lead. To the middle. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Booker. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Bender kicks to Booker. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Clippers lead by 3. 2K Sports. Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in 2017. He's already made an impression on his teammate, Devin Booker.
Josh is an ultra competitor. He has the same mindset, that winning mindset. And, I think that's where it starts, people that actually care about the game. And Josh is definitely one of those guys.
Well, these two have a very bright future.
I mean, between Booker's shooting and Jackson's defensive versatility and potential, that's a duo to watch.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Control the boards, and you control the flow of the game.
We've got Bender. Marquise Chris is out there with Bridges. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Here's Scott. Lays it up off the glass.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And 6'10" forward Marquise Chris, the 8th overall pick in 2016 out of the University of Washington.
And Kevin, it was almost like he took a step back in year 2. The guy's an athletic pogo stick, but you're going to need more than just size and leaping ability if you want to succeed in this league.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Bender the pass to Bridges. And he banks in the layup. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And stolen by Scott. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Booker. And it's good, 2 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Chris. He kicks it to Bender. Shot clock at 5. The 3. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Johnson, wide open, he fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And Johnson is known to shoot threes from time to time. He can make that one.
And the Suns call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Dragan Warren comes in for Chris. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Bridges. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Devin Booker. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot. You have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
They're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. Daniels, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the Clippers, it looks like, looking to create a culture change. A team whose chemistry makes it more than the sum of its parts.
You know, you can have all the talent in the world, but it's hard to win if people aren't pulling in the same direction. They want to create the right environment and then find players who fit.
Now, here's Warren. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. He tries for 3. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
And here are the Suns now. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Gallinari surveying the D. Outside Bradley. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. That's tipped. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Ariza has the open look. Hits the jumper in space. And the Suns lead by 1.
And give him credit. Ariza wasn't a shooter coming out of UCLA. He is now.
Here's Beverly. Gallinari against Ariza. And it's Gallinari missing. Phoenix has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. A minute 20 left now here in the second. The 3 from Warren drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's Bradley on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bradley's got 5.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Clippers trail by 3. And here's Beverly. He has 5. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
There's the pass to Daniels. Ayton with it. Bortot's there. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Good on the second free throw. And DeAndre Ayton, yet another 7-footer who can stretch the floor.
Yeah, length and great shooting are in vogue right now, and Ayton gives you both. Can hit the mid-range, long range, the charity stripe. But what makes him really special, the added ability to score with his back to the basket at a high level.
Free throw good, Booker. And so he hits both.
And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
Now here is Harris. 5 points in the game. Bortot out of hand on it.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Here's Beverly. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along, so good call, fellas.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. There were a lot of positives for them to take away from the second quarter, where they came from behind to take a 4-point lead at the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Suns leading by 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Avery Bradley is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Gortat in at the 5, down low.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
They double him with Booker. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Phoenix now. And it's Warren with the ball for Phoenix. To the paint. The tray. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Booker. Ariza's got 5 now. We talk a lot about making plays at the rim and hitting threes, but the mid-range game is still alive, Steve, and it's playing well with some players.
I love it because it's coming back. The guy I come to mind to think of, first of all, is DeMar DeRozan. I think the king of the mid-range. C.J. McCollum, Carmelo Anthony, LaMarcus Aldridge, Chris Paul for a point guard does a nice job.
Chris Paul, right.
Of knocking down the mid-range game. I love the three-point shot, but I think the mid-range game is starting to come back. Pump fake, one dribble, and knock it down.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Beverly.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly, a floor spacer offensively.
Now here's Ayton. Jackson finds Booker. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul against the Clippers. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Bradley kicks to Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harris outside. Lets it fly. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Beverly.
Great play calling, execution, 3 for 3 to start the half.
Pass to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And remember, T.J. Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple, a professional scorer.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Ayton with it. Gortat's there. Here's Booker. Misses off the left iron. And with Warren, with kind of an old school approach, Greg, very active with his mid-range game.
And this guy can get buckets around that rim. As he stretches his range, I think he'll only get more and more dangerous.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Phoenix calls timeout. Phoenix making some changes. Bender, he's checked in for Ayton. Chris comes in for Warren. And it's Bridges in for Josh Jackson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Gortat. Sindarius Thornwell comes in for Harris. Lou Williams is checked in for Bradley. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And now here's Chris. Kicks to Bender. 6 on the shot clock. And Bender throws it down.
And the dunking skills of Bender are very impressive. He makes it look relatively simple when he's near the hoop.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 5.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And Dragan Bender out of Croatia, the 4th overall pick in 2016. How good do you think, Greg, he can become?
You know, at 7'1", he can shoot it from range. But until he adds more dimensions to his game offensively, defensively, he's going to struggle to be much more than a complimentary player.
And stolen by Chris. To the inside. Bender, no good.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
Here's Thornwell. Another one falls for the Clippers.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Booker the pass to Chris. Bender dishes to Ariza. For 3, Booker. Scott pulls it in. Clippers trail by 4. Down low. Rebound by the Suns. Ariza's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep three-point range, Bridges misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Inside and stolen by Ariza. To the middle, here's Bender, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Bender's one of those guys just oozing with potential. A big man who runs the floor well and uses his size down close to the basket.
And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Gortat's checked in for Johnson. And it's Gallinari in for Thornwell. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Booker finds Chris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bender with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles, trailing here by 8. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
He is a big guy, and Gortat doesn't play the finesse game. This is a guy who's all about strength. Forget about laying it up there. He's going to take the power approach.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. It's deflected out of bounds. Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Here's Williams, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's just a 4-point Suns lead to the paint. Here's Bender. That shot off. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 4. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Clippers trail by 4. Ariza and Chris, the small and power forwards. Brandon Knight is out there with Bridges, and it's Bender in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Williams with a clean look. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So for the Suns, Warren's checked in for Ariza. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Brandon Knight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Bridges. Outside, Scott. Gallinari outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Gortat. Lays it up off the glass. Gortat's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Now, here's Bridges. Passes to Bender. Jackson in the corner. Misses the 3.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Gallinari, he nails it, and we're tied up.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Suns shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside Warren. Pass to Bender. And here's Chris. Gortat covering. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the Clippers call time here. Great performance by Dragan Bender.
Yeah, they're going to have to talk about this. They got to find a way to get the ball out of his hands.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. The Clippers also changing it up. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Avery Bradley comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Gilgeous Alexander. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Devin Booker. What's the status, David?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Suns. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious.
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in for the Clippers. Bradley can't get it to go. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bender kicks to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Fires for 3. That's good from Bender on the assist by Ayton. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, second of the game.
Puts it up from 15. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 9 points for Tobias Harris.
Just a solid all-around jump shooter. Tobias working over that mid-range area.
Here's Jackson, the 11-footer, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
And the Clippers have possession. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here is Harris. D right on him. 6 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Suns, Risa comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Booker in for Bridges. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Scotty's checked in for Mbah-a-Moute. Suns leading by 5. Jackson passes to Bender. Down low. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Jackson misses. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Beverly for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Patrick Beverly plays with a scorer's mentality. Takes the opportunity to step up.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Bounce pass from Beverly. Bradley, no one around him. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And I like that call with the game heating up. Bradley's a dependable finisher.
Here's Booker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 1. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And he makes that one. And 11 points for Tobias Harris.
Gaining more confidence. Tobias putting the team on his back at a crucial point in this game.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
To the paint. Ayton, the pass to Booker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
You're totally right. Fourth quarter, tight game. This is when the true ballers step up.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
On the wing, Jackson. He dishes it to Ariza. Jackson down low, guarded by Bradley. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Those three-pointers off the mark. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Patrick Beverley is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence. That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul or go for the home run.
Let me tell you my vote. Whatever's the best look and takes the least amount of time.
Here's Jackson. He feeds it to Ayton. Shoots over Scott, and the shot is long. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Crazy for Tobias Harris after signing a massive $64 million contract in 2015. He was traded just a few months later. Doesn't happen like that very often.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 4. 12 seconds left in the game. "12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nails the triple. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Booker looking around. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this is how you close out. Beautiful job.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team. I assume that was a big focus tonight.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did, and we played a great game.
Gallo, thanks very much. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.